Michael, good morning. Has anyone told you how beautiful you look this morning?
No.
We're just gonna get this morning started out right, okay? Guys, welcome back to another video. We're starting out getting hot and getting it over with because we need to go back inside.
I agree.
Sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just needed to tell you how beautiful you look.
We have a welder, and then we need the grinder, and then we need the other grinder, and then we need the chop saw, then we need the table. So are we just bringing all of this over?
So basically what you're saying is, because we don't have another shop yet in our other shop, we have to bring this shop to that shop, and we're just gonna transport shops until we're done duplicating.
I think so.
Whatever makes your life the easiest is what I would like to do for you, sir.
I don't know.
Michael doesn't know. Hey, you know what? There's a little bit of heart pain going on right now because all our stuff's over here and we need it over here. But anyway, guys, welcome back to another video. We're gonna get this intro done and over with. Today, we are focusing on the 05. We've got so many boxes inside there. It has basically been Christmas for the last little bit. Allie's watering the lawn. Say what's up, Al. Trying to plant some grass. Guys, have you gotten entered to win Wrenchworks giveaway number 7? You hear me say it every video. If you're listening to me say it and you haven't, I'm about to slap you. Go get entered to win this beautiful truck and the trailer and cash. All it takes is a fresh new t-shirt. $1, literally $1. Michael, nice t-shirt. Michael's got one of the new t-shirts on. Diesel fuel, highly addictive. I've got the Eat Sleep Rent shirt on, guys. You know, all right, I'll stop talking and start helping. Here, you're the certified forklift operator here. Just let me do my thing. But anyway, boys, that's the game plan. We're gonna shuffle some shop equipment around this morning, and then we'll catch back up. We'll show you what we got, what we're gonna be working on, but that's the goal. The goal is 05 progress because we've been waiting on a lot of things to come in. Most of them are here. So it's unboxing time, it's Christmas time.
Big flaw.
I see that. It's so, yeah, go ahead, hit it right there. Hit it right there. Now that we have officially moved our entire little mini welding fab station area over to the new shop, we can now progress on the 05 here. So let's catch up real quick because we have done some work. Michael has been busting butt on this thing, so I want to catch you guys up on kind of where the truck is at currently and go over some of the parts. So here we go. Last time we did a video, I think the engine may have been in, so we've been working a lot. Well, yes, the engine was in, we did the firewall, we took the dash out. Michael has been working a lot on removing a lot of wiring. So you guys know that we are gonna be switching ECMs and making a custom harness for this truck to run a 06 to, 07 ECM and harness. So as you guys can see, this is what the interior currently looks like. We have removed all of the gauge wiring, all of the Banks I-dash stuff, and got that a little bit more organized. You guys can see the I-dash wiring right here. So we're gonna be reorganizing that. We're gonna be putting a lot of wiring in the computer, and Michael is going to end up making a harness. As you can see, we've got existing truck harness, we've got new harness, and we're gonna be putting a lot of stuff on the inside of the truck and then running just what we need on the outside. So that's what we've been working on a lot, and we've got a couple other bits, odds and ends and pieces kind of put on. We've got an alternator down here now. We've got a new power steering pump with the D&J brackets. So this pump is off of like an early or late 4th gen. It's like a 2010 pump that we have bolted off to the side now. So we're gonna probably get our pulley on, get our belt set up here. So electric water pump. We're gonna try and keep the belt set up pretty trick, pretty custom. We'll let you guys know if it works out, but that's kind of in the process right now. But a lot of wiring removed to go back with a much cleaner setup. So as far as new stuff, got a lot of new stuff. Michael also spent quite a bit of time getting EGT bungs welded in our manifold, and that is so we can run an EGT gauge on each cylinder. Again, guys, we're going for much more horsepower, which means we need to have more tables, better control over this engine. We need to kind of know what things are doing a little bit deeper than we were before on our last engine. As you go up in horsepower, it's pretty critical that you know what's going on, otherwise you end up breaking things, melting things, not good things. You see Michael's face? Not good. Not good. We need to know what's going on, okay? So we're taking an extreme amount of effort to get this thing leveled up across the board, not just slap a new engine in per se. So, got our Turbski unit over here. We got boxes. We got boxes on boxes. Huge big boxes from the guys over at Mishimoto. So we're going with a new radiator and a new intercooler from these guys. So we're gonna possibly get those unboxed, get them mocked up. We're gonna be tweaking a couple things on these units, but huge shout out to guys over at Mishimoto, always taking care of all of our cooling needs. So radiator and intercooler from them. Michael went ahead and got our new nitrous bottle mount welded up. So we're gonna be removing everything from the bed and putting it inside the cab. So we're gonna be redoing nitrous as well as basically everything else. It's gonna be basically a new truck by the time we're done with it. So Race Part Solutions, Summit. We've got some front bumper brackets from our man Trent Owens that we're gonna be messing around with. Nitrous Express. We got some stuff from Hardway Performance. We got stuff from everybody. Everybody. We got the Turbo Smart guys with the wastegates. I think we've already mentioned that. It's getting to the point where we're losing track, honestly. You ever just order so much, you're just like, where do we even start? Ooh.
It says this side up.
It does say this side up. You know, something's telling me the UPS man didn't really regard that sticker as well. Okay, so anyway, that's where we're at, boys. We got a lot of work to do. We're just gonna jump right into it, get some progress done and catch up, but hopefully that gives you guys a brief catch up on where we're at with the truck. What'd you say the other day? Wiring is last. So what we're trying to accomplish is we've got the wiring removed to make way for all of our new kind of quote unquote hard parts. Would you say hard parts? So intercooler, radiator, plumbing, nitrous, and then we'll run wires around everything that is fixtured and bolted to its permanent home. What a nice piece. Wow. Just a nice piece from the guys over at Keating Machine.
That's really nice.
Just a nice piece.
It's too bad you won't be able to see that.
Yeah. All right, well, got our beautiful pieces from Mishimoto unboxed. Like I said, new radiator, new intercooler. What we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be welding. We're not gonna be using boots, obviously, like conventional trucks normally would. We're gonna be welding some Van Gen style clamps on there. That way pipe removal is very easy. We're not gonna be using regular clamps and hose on the radiator connections, which you guys will see. We're gonna be using some AN style fittings, so being able to weld to aluminum, huge big deal. So big cooling factor. Both of these units obviously staying cool, cooler air temps, cooler coolant temps, very important. So happy to have these in the build to make sure we're staying cool. Cool is good. If you forget to turn your fans on while you're doing burnout, things might get a little hot. Just hypothetically speaking, if that may or may not have happened. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, a little bit of time later, you know, just some good pipe, just some good fab stuff. Lots of nitrous, lots of solenoids, lots of nozzles. We already got all the jets, but we got a few more solenoids because, you know, nitrous the world. But lots of vibrant stuff, lots of fittings, fab stuff, bumper brackets to shave down some weight on the front bumper. We've got some turbo flanges and fittings, so that way we can start fabbing piping, things of that nature and such. We've got a new power steering pulley to put on our new pump. What are you laughing at?
I didn't know if they did like the north-south thing, but they didn't.
Oh, they only go one way.
One-way wrenches.
Nice.
I mean, that's the
Motion Raceworks for the win, boys.
Oh, look at this.
Got ourselves a nice set of wrenches. Is that a bottle opener?
Bring your bear.
I don't drink beer. Do you drink beer?
Yep.
No, you do. That's a lie. Everybody. So Michael doesn't drink. Yeah. Oh, they have different size. I was like, is that a complete set? But they have different sizes on each side.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's sweet.
Michael's pretty bricked up about these wrenches. Not gonna lie. He's been waiting to open these.
They were freaking out of jack stands. That's I was pretty wrecked.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a set of jack stands when they come back in. Who doesn't need a couple sets? You know what I mean? But that's nice. Cool. So they don't, you know.
Harder to lose.
Harder to. Oh, that's what it is. Harder to lose. Very nice. Real quick, have you ever been a part of putting this bumper assembly together? Okay, I want you to look what's in my hand and just give me a little bit of credit here. He put it together. For some crazy reason, there's been anti-seize on all of these bolts that got put together when I put this bumper assembly back together forever ago. So I just wanted to make sure Michael was proud. You know, anti-seize for the win. Put that stuff on everything. Catch-up time. So we've got our bumper cover completely disassembled here, and the cover is pretty much only what we're going to use. So Trent Owens brackets are sitting over here. Very nice brackets. So what they do is they eliminate all of the metal inside, all the bumper support, everything in case you were going to crash out on the road, all your safety equipment here. And pretty much what we're going to run is just the bumper cover. So the brackets kind of bolt right like factory does, and then I'll get the push clip pins out and I'll show you guys those. But basically we're going to run just a bumper cover. I'm still a little wrecked that we won't have fog lights because I like my fog lights, but it's okay, we'll get over it. But this whole kit saves about 70 pounds off the front of the truck, which is quite a bit. So we've got our our upper and lower kind of core support. I did get asked this online, I forget somewhere, about removing this support piece right here. The way that I used to do it in the olden days, I would say, is not the best way. The way since I have found Michael in my life is we have made up, I think I've actually been over this. We did it on the 08. We took a spare tire jack, welded a piece of tube to it, and you basically put it in between here, and you take out your bolts here, you open up the doors, and you kind of just spread the front core area, and you can actually get it out without actually cutting anything. So that's how I would suggest you doing it, right?
Yeah.
That's all you have to take off. You just have to take off the two bolts right here, right? Just and don't forget to open up your doors.
The doors is pretty key.
The doors is key unless you want to do some body damage. Don't. Greg A did not tell you to damage your body, okay? So
take care of your body.
Take care of your body. You know, health, just health things. So we've got a power steering pulley that we're going to go ahead and put on and just figure out, make sure our belt situation is good. So guys, I'm pretty hyped on this belt setup. I'd love to tell you, but I don't know if we're the first person to do this or not. We don't even know if it's actually going to work or not. Let's put it that way. So what we're going to do here is the only belts that we're going to have is to run our alternator and to run our power steering. That's it. We have nothing else that really requires a belt. I'm excited. So again, this is a D&J front cover. That's D&J brackets, and this power steering pump is kind of like all really honestly because of the cover. So this is the way they kind of set it up, and they give us this little fitting here so we can run AN lines. So we're going to switch all of our power steering lines and our booster lines over there to AN style as well. Not gonna lie, pretty pumped, pretty excited.
Pretty pumped.
Pretty pumped. Oh, get it? Pretty power steering pumped. How do you know how far to put that on?
It bottoms out.
Oh, it does. Looks like it bottoms out on this bolt here too.
Nope.
That's pretty close. Sir, are you certified?
No.
No, not even close. Even if you were, you wouldn't tell people, honestly. But does it spin? Look at that.
Here it is.
Here it is.
You ready?
That's a pretty tiny, skinny looking belt there for a Cummins.
Well, we have 8 ribs.
You know, back in my day, you know, we did this.
Oh, she's gonna be tight.
Oh, she gonna be tight. All right. Well, we'll catch back up with you after. We're not gonna show you how to put this on, but there's gonna be some force. There's gonna be some force involved. Oh wow! Look at the size of the breaker bar on that.
Won't work too hard.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. This is gonna require 4 hands. I can already see it.
Make that go on. Ready? Mm-hmm.
I might need something. We're good. Keep going. Honestly, my friends, I'm pretty pumped on this belt setup here. We're not really sure if it's going to work. We may have to play with some belts, but some belt length. Let's put it that way. But that should be everything that we need right there, which is cool because when you pop the hood on this thing, you're not going to see any funky pulleys, belts. You know, that's custom. That's custom with a Z for sure. Love it. So the fact that we have an electric water pump, we don't need to spin a water pump, we don't need a tensioner, we don't need a bypass pulley, we don't really have, I mean, I don't even know, we don't have a dual CP3 pulley over here to spin either because both of our pumps are gear driven off this case. So really absolutely minimal street things. This is still street things, guys. What else does a factory truck have that, or we don't have AC? We just delete it all.
None of your trucks have AC.
Listen here, that was listen. Are you hiding over there? You want to come say hi? Okay, come say hi. Because we're getting ready to do this video. All right, state your name. What's your name?
Reagan.
Reagan, how old are you?
4.
What are you here to do? Here to help Dad? Okay, great. All right, so we've gained a helper in the second half of this video. So one of the biggest key things in a build like this is all of the time that it honestly takes sitting in front of a computer, adding parts, planning out. So me and Michael had quite the lengthy conversation of intercooler piping, the piping to connect the cooling system, and wastegate piping. So a lot of that stuff requires a lot of planning, and a lot of that stuff requires another order to Summit to get piping and such. So we've got our TurboSmart wastegates, we've got our fittings, we just have to connect all of the dots. So Friday was really ended with a big order to get a lot of parts. What do you have to say, little chick?
Pickle.
Pickle. Good. Pickle. All right, so that's where we left off Friday. So a lot of parts that we have incoming fab parts to connect all of the missing pieces that we're waiting for. So that's where Friday ended off. Where we are going now, with the help of Reagan, is our old engine that came out of the truck. This engine needs to be completely stripped down because it's taken a little road trip. No lack of animation today, boys, let me tell you that. So we're gonna tear the rest of this engine down as far as accessories, fuel system, air, all of that. Reagan's gonna help. She's gonna learn to wrench. If you ever thought projects were gonna go slow with YouTube land, add Reagan into the mix, trying to teach the next generation, but you know what? We're here for it. Hey Reagan, when you grow up, do you wanna be on YouTube? Very scary thought, boys. Very scary. Anyway, we're gonna tear this engine down. We've got a road trip planned. We're leaving super early, and we've got a lot of work to do. We've got a lot of loading left to do. We've got an engine to tear down. Big week upcoming. So 05 is making stellar progress. Michael is absolutely killing it. Super pumped. Enough talking. We're gonna jump into tearing this thing down. Speed lap, time lapse, and we're gonna get loaded up. Hey Ray, where are you going? Okay, you just want to say thank you, say see you later, bye? And Reagan's out. Hey, thanks for the help. Someone's getting close to bedtime. Oh, that's funny. Well, there she is. Little jump in time, but we got her all torn down, basically to no accessories, no fuel. Got the injectors out of there, so torn down as much as we are going to tear it down right here. So it's getting ready to make a little road trip. I wouldn't say to its new home. I would say maybe to its next pit stop before its new lease on life. So got that torn down. Got you an update on the 05, guys. Cannot even wait. The 05 is going to be such a beast, but got a little road trip planned with the engine with a couple things here. So we're getting ready. We're actually going to get ready to bag that up, wrap that up, and head north. As always, guys, before you go, make sure you head over to wrenchworks.com, get entered in the latest giveaway. The silver truck is going to one of you guys, but it's not going to go to you if you don't get entered. Head over to wrenchworks.com, get your entries in. Time is running out. We got the truck, the trailer, and the cash to go along with it. Such a sick setup. Make sure you guys get entered in the giveaway. Support your boys, support the channel. Appreciate you guys. Hit the thumbs up button before you leave. Subscribe if you have not already. And we'll see you guys in the next video very, very, very soon. Got a lot of sweet stuff coming in the next couple days, so make sure you guys are staying tuned in. And that's it. We'll see you in the next video. Head over to wrenchworks.com. Get entered. And yeah, see ya. Bye.